We have the cleaners in the market, and those cleaners, and there are also bins in the market. So people, when they sweep, they put the waste in the bins, and then they transfer the bins and the wheelbarrows, the waste in the skip bins. We put the skip bins basically in the Limbi produce market, because a lot of waste in the Limbi produce is organic. So about 80 to 85% of the waste that we have is organic, is from the fruits, and also the waste from the restaurants, because in the markets we have restaurants, and that's where the organic waste comes from. The Limbi wastewater treatment plant is in the Limbi zone. So waste gave us one skip bin, which we had to put it at Limbi produce market. So people dispose of the waste in the skip bins, and then our truck, we have 2 skip handlers. So those trucks, they carry the skip bins, and then they transfer them to Limbi wastewater treatment plant.
So when we receive the skips from Blantyre City markets, after dumping, and then we start the sorting process. So the way we sort our thing is that we sort the plastics separately, and then the metals separately, and the grasses separately as well. And then we put them in our sorting bays, ready for recycling. And then the organic waste from the market, we use it for building compost pile. So what we do is that we introduce also chicken manure in for nitrogen, and we add also moisture as we build the piles. After 3 days, the thing will turn very hot, and it gets up to above 70 degrees. The whole process will take 8 weeks for it to complete under normal circumstances. So this is our final product that you see with me here. This is pure compost. Imagine from the skips from the markets, after 8 weeks, you get a product like this. This is amazing. No soil added. This is pure plant materials after decomposition, and you get a good quality compost like this.
This is an exciting project. As you can see, we are turning market waste into a valuable product known as compost. However, here at the Limbi treatment plant, we have also built a decentralized fecal sludge treatment site. The reason behind having a decentralized fecal sludge treatment site is to make sure that the fecal sludge gets co-composted with the market waste. The co-composting of fecal sludge and market waste is there to purify the fecal sludge, to make it more acceptable to the community, because the compost will treat it, whereas the compost itself is going to benefit from the enrichment of that is contained in the fecal sludge. You know, fecal sludge has a high concentration of nitrogen. The treatment of the fecal sludge is in such a way that there will be thermophilic treatment taking place. Compost temperatures rise as high as 70 degrees Celsius, and the thermophilic temperatures range from 55 to around 75. So when the temperatures go above 55, all the pathogens in fecal sludge will be treated. So composting market waste and fecal sludge will make sure that the compost is of improved value and higher in nutrient content.
So all these crops that you see growing here have been grown using compost. And these crops are looking very beautiful. You cannot deny it. You can see it by yourselves. But there is an argument between compost and fertilizer, you know. We're not denying it that fertilizer would give you immediate results, but compost will build up your soil for the next generation.